Continuing on with our look at the Revenge of the Fallen toy line, today we have Deluxe Class Skids. This All-Mod I think is looking pretty nice. It's a licensed whatever that is. I always like it when you actually have the symbol of the company that made it on it. It makes it feel a lot more like a real car, a real robot in disguise. It really adds something to it for me. And it's a good car. It's amazing likeness to the real car. It's got all sorts of nice details. It looks good. It's a nice car mode, I think. I mean, the headlights look nice. Maybe it could be a little more detailed. I like the cool pattern all over it. You can look in there and see his head, which is kind of weird. Maybe that's the case against not using these clear windows, just using black ones. Rolls nice, of course. Now to transform it. That transformation was pretty crazy. I enjoy a nice, lengthy, kind of more complicated transformation, especially on a deluxe. It's pretty interesting. Although it is kind of annoying, it's one of those things that's it's not very intuitive. I owned this here for a long time before I actually figured out how to transform him all the way. But he looks alright. The kibble could be worse. He's got, a decent silhouette there. Although, I mean, he doesn't look great because the design isn't amazing. I don't know why all these toys have this giant hand. But I guess it could look worse. I like that they were to compress the chest a little bit. And then he has a gimmick here where if you push this, it moves around some flaps and it's supposed to make his head move. A little easier to see like that. So I guess he's talking. I don't know. But it still feels kind of cool to see all these parts moving. Articulation is alright, kind of standard. I mean, maybe a little more articulated than some other figures, for a deluxe, no waist or anything. But for the time, I think this is probably alright. His second gimmick is on his giant hand here. There's a button, you press that, shoots out his hand and sort of raises this little gun here. We're 2 for 2 on these deluxe classes having punching gimmicks. So yeah, interesting figure. Not my favorite character, but I do enjoy the toy. And I hope you liked it too, because we're going to look at it again tomorrow.